There we go. I'm just trying to. There we go. Welcome back. Doing another exploring a game, and I've picked Bomberman Kart. I don't even know if this came out in the West. It might have done. I have no idea if it did or not, but I found this in the store like last year. So it's Bomberman racing game. It's not the only one. I know there was one on PS1, which is strange. So why this isn't called Bomberman Kart 2, unless that's called a different game, like Bomberman Racing or something. But this is Bomberman Kart. So it's their version of, I guess, Mario Kart. And I played a little bit of it, and it's very poor compared to those games. But it's just an interesting thing, weird, like obscure thing. It's probably not obscure, but if you're a Bomberman fan, you obviously know about this. So we're gonna look for the case first. PS2. It might have been on GameCube as well. I'm not sure, but I've got the PS2 version. And yeah, there's the katakana for it there. It's Hudson, which made quite a lot of games. They make one of my favorite fighting games of all time is Bloody Roar, and it's made by Hudson as well. Don't exist anymore. I think they went back in 2012. I think they disappeared. I think Konami owns their stuff now because now Bomberman still is getting made, but it's Konami. That's why it sucks. And we've got Bomberman Kart on the side here. And here's the back of the case. When did this come out? 2001. Man, this is a really early PS2 game. I didn't realise that. It even lets you use a Logitech GT Force with it, which is ridiculous because this game is not really a simulation game. It's a bit crap. I don't know what that's about. I can tell you now, that won't be good. The GT Force of this because the controls are like weird. With no rules, race part of no rules. I think it says there. Okay. Kondo no batu wa kart de shobu. This time we're gonna fight with carts, as it says there. What does it say here? It says, 史上最速のレースに誰だボムマンが今度はカートで大爆殺大激突 So who's the best racer of all time? And this time Bomberman's gonna find out. 16以上の多彩なコースをバラエティ4巻のアイテムを駆使して走りきれ Race really fast. Basically it's saying race different variety across 16 different variety of race 16 different tracks with a different variety of items to attack your foes. In game mode も大充実で友達4人と can't see because I can't read that properly. 激にバトル There's different game modes to play, loads of game modes and 4 players. Not that many game modes. And it's going through the game modes here actually. It looks like Bomberman designs are quite strange. I mean, they keep changing the design, so I'm not familiar with the whole series. I haven't played them all, so I don't know really. But I know there's one called Jetters, which looks like that kind of Jetters sort of theme. The characters there. I'm used to the original Bomberman theme, and like the PlayStation 1 and like the SNES one and stuff. So the best one's probably the SNES ones. They're really good. So you've got the different modes here: Battle Race, Time Attack, Grand Prix mode, Challenge Game, Speed Race. It's even got just Bomberman on it. You can just play Bomberman. It's not a good version of Bomberman though. And Random Challenge. Okay. Time Attack, you usually have Time Attack and everything. It's not really, it's like a separate mode, but come on. Battle Race is probably just single race, I guess. And Grand Prix is like, you know, your start a cup race. Challenge Game is probably just like, it says here actually, we'll go through them actually. So Battle Race here is this a Battle Race? Kaisoku Racer 目指して11台のライブと勝負だ. Okay, that's this one. So it's saying go against 11 different racers and become number one. Try and go for number one. So that's just your normal, you know, typical mode, Grand Prix mode. Battle Race, here we go. Nandemo alino. I'm sorry, I have to keep doing it. I can't see because they've put black and blue. It's really terrible. You can barely see the text. And I can't read that kanji, so I'm trying to look for the furikana. Nandemo aru kageki race live or tower set. That's basically a single race. Ghost 相手に走りをトクトクトクトクトクトクトントクトンかなトクトン It's because I can't read it because the text color match is awful. Tokudon Kiwameo. So that's just like go against a ghost and do time attack. Challenge game. Kart or Skata Uni Shului no game ni Chikusen. So just battle different type 12 different types of game. Wait, cart or use your cart to battle through 12 different games. I'm guessing that's little mini games. Speed release. Okay. Kyokugen no speed ni itome. So that's just really fast, high speed. Stage mode. Random challenge. Samazama na game ni renzoku challenge. So basically it picks a random challenge and you just keep going until someone wins or something, because there's renzoku, so like continuation of random games. So it's probably challenge games that just randomly in a succession. And then Bombman. Itsumono Bakudan Taisen Modomo Bachiri Kageki no Bato ni Atsuku Moero. So that's just saying, then you got the original Batman, Batman, original Bombman included as well. So there's the case. This cost 5,000 yen back in the day. Wow. So it's got quite a lot in it, and you've got Bombman as well, but it's not a good version of Bombman. Well, we'll go into it in detail when we actually get to the game, but let's move on to the actual book manual. We've got a disc here as well, actually. I haven't looked at the disc, so let's look at the disc. We should look at the disc more often. It's quite a good design. I don't mind the disc. It's one of those old... Oh, it's a blue back, a blue side. That's an old one, isn't it? I think it needs to be... I can't remember now if the blue is the old style and then it changed to silver, and sometimes there's black disc as well. I'm not sure. I think this is old style, but it's a really old game, so it probably is the old style disc. 2001. Let's look at the book. So, let's move that away. Bombman Kart. Back. I don't know all the characters. I think they... Do they have specific names? They probably do. She looks like she's from the Jettis series, and so does he. I'm not sure. So let's open it up. It's quite a big book, so we're just going to briefly look at it. And I straight away saw Bombman's helicopter. That's amazing. What the hell is that? That's the kangaroo character, isn't it? And you've got like a Luigi sort of thing going on here. So it's just introduction to aim for being the best racer. I'm not going to go into detail about all this now because, you know, it would take forever, like I always do. I might do separate videos on my other channel for like studying and reading. But I'm just going to briefly go through each page and just pick up main things. So this is obviously introduction. So you got Shujo Racer Shokai, introduction to all the racers attending the race. Shirobon, so white bomber man, black bomber man, Aka bomber man, so that's red bomber man, gold bomber man. They're just called gold. They're just the names. I haven't got names, just coloured. That's crazy. This one's called Pretty Bomber, so pretty bomber. It's just not pink, it's pretty bomber. So you got 1, 2, 3, 5 characters. There's probably more than that, isn't it? No, 5. And I'm just going to briefly, I think obviously they have different stats, but they also have their own cards. So it looks like you can mishmash. You can go for like, oh, there are different variations of cards, so different types, and you can use all different types. Maybe you can upgrade them. Oh, I haven't read it yet. It looks like they're all the same stats. It's mainly the card which changes stats. They're just different characters. Yeah. And then Go Shuru no Kato de Hashire. So you've got 5 different types of cards you can use for each character. Yeah, it's not part, nothing to do with the characters. Each character uses these cards and you can choose, but it looks like you upgrade them because they're not like, that one's just obviously the best one. Well, you got that one, that's probably the best one. But like, why would you use that when you've got that, which is like a slightly upgraded version? So it's like, I'm guessing you can use them or you can unlock them. It's weird because why would you ever use the light one when the dash one is the same speed? No, it's got a better speed but same handling, so why would you do that? I don't understand. Yeah, Shoshin Shanimuke card, so this is for beginners. Handling Jubins is like the basic one. racing kart, which is just, that is what you go for, really. I mean, really, this is pointless. You want to have this one for your beginner, and then have a little upgrade so when you get used to the controls, and then go for the hard ones. Weird. Next page is the controls. And you've got the GT Force controls, man, for this game. Oh god, that's so pointless. You wouldn't buy this for this game. You would, if you have one of these, and yeah, try it out, but you wouldn't buy the GT Force for Bomberman car. Okay. So you got drifting on it, like all Mario Kart clones. Acceleration, reverse, brake. Same brake or acceleration. You can do it in the left stick, which is the right stick to accelerate. You can accelerate using the right stick instead, and then you can move the direction keys and the left analog stick. Use item of L1, L2. Check your back or check behind you. You got a select button which changes camera angles. I think that is. Yeah, there's camera angles. Menu button. You can always use R2 to look behind you as well. Okay. How to start the game. They always have this. How to start the game. I think it's funny how like old game manuals just have like, right, press the start menu, and then this is the load menu. Now, I guess if it's your first ever game, then yeah. But I mean, most people have played other games. It's a bit weird having that. This makes more sense, just showing you the different menus and different games you got here. But it's like, I always thought it's weird. How to start the game is always a weird thing. Don't have it anymore. Don't have manuals anymore. So, how to select menu. So you got Kart World, which is obviously all in racing game menus, and then you got the Bomberman, just the Bomberman game itself, and then you got Museum, which is all the extra content, like just lore and stuff, which you want to say that lore, and like extra figures and you know just extras, options, and that's it. How to see the screen. Always think this is funny. Straight away I can see that this racetrack has like a dolphin theme going on there. And it shows you how the screen looks and multiplayer splits it, yeah, as usual. We've got how to set up multi-tap. Oh, multi-tap, man. Did anyone have multi-tap in PS2? And then here you go. Next page is, this is where all the racing starts, that's what it says. First, choose how many players you have in the game. Then put your names in, make your account. And it's an introduction with the items. This is what it's cool for kids, and they can see all the items in like a manual now. I made things fun. So what items do we have? You have the home missile, which is a red shell. Normal missile, green shell, if you're playing Mario Kart. Bakadan bomb, what's that? Jibun, oh, that's just like a mine or a banana. Turbo boost, yep. Wheel brake, what's this? The first player up top will slow down. It's a bit like the lightning, I guess, in Mario. What's it? I wonder if there's anything which isn't a Mario clone. What's this? Muteki makes you invincible. That's a star. Shibule Tan. Zen Ho no Teki or Skoshi Dake. Okay, so this is, don't think this is in Mario. So this is basically the character in front of you will become weak, and if you touch them, it'll make them spin around. And then this one's a random one, and then Wana. Or put a trap behind you, and then it can, what's it do? Stops the pen, just stops them. That's a bit ridiculous, isn't it? That's like a banana as well, but a more overpowered banana. Okay. Grand Prix mode. So Grand Prix mode is you actually choose your character. Looks like there's a hidden character in it. Choose your kart, which is some hidden ones. Looks like you unlock more. You can see that. These are unlockables. Back in the day when you get unlockables, it was great. Give you a reason to replay it. And then choose your cup. Oh my god, this is such a Mario clone. And there's loads of cups in it. Oh, Jesus, there's loads. Wasn't expecting that many cups in it. And then just race. When the race is done, you can see a replay. And you got the pause menu. How the pause menu works in the game. Continue game. Start again. Change the course. You can change the course during Grand Prix. That can't be right. It must be like just Just this general menu. Change the character as well. Yeah, this is probably just generally explaining, because you can't just change the character midway of a Grand Prix. That'd be weird. And then quit the game. Time attack mode. Well, we all know what time attack mode is. 1 to 4 players. Choose your course. And that's it. It's just this area here. Choose your course, 1 to 4 players, rate, and it's this time attack. You know, lap. Beat your own times with a ghost in it. Speed race mode. Now this is a bit different. Say short color turbo. Oh, okay. So you start off. Oh, hang on. It's a bit more this turbo. Oh, this is pointless. Okay. This is basically time attack on Wipeout. So what speed mode is, you start off with a boost and you get a boost every lap. So it's basically just time attack with a boost. Why don't you just put out in time attack and give you a boost? That is pointless. Is there anything else I'm missing? That just says, it says there, you just get a boost every lap. You start off with a boost. It's not like it's constantly boost. That'd be more fun. Oh, and you can unlock more courses when you beat Grand Prix. So it's best to play Grand Prix first to unlock stuff, but this is just basically time attack with a boost. That's not really a new mode. That's really pointless. Split them in half. Battle race mode. This looks like just with racing with items. Yeah, I think what battle race. Okay, these are all just pointless. Battle race mode is just a single race because you have items in it. Time attack has no items. You just race them against time. That's boring as hell, basically, because the generic racing mechanics are crap. That controls are crap, so it's pointless. So you might as well just do battle race mode and choose your favorite course, which probably isn't many because it's really basic. The course is. And then speed race mode is just based time attack with boost. It's all a bit pointless. Then you got challenge game mode, which is the unique part, which it doesn't have Mario in it. The Mario's not using this. It's kind of like, what's this weird, like 2D thing here? That's just an image. You choose your level and your type. So your game, choose your game and then choose the type of game. Well, that's weird. It's quite a lot in it. And then it shows you the different types of challenge games you got. So you got Raku Soccer. It's got football in it. Oh my god, it's got Rocket League in it. Okay, it's better than I thought it'd be in terms of mini games. Like a proper whole mini game. Maybe very varied quality of mini games. Quiz der Bomber. So you're racing with quizzes. I can see it by this image that it's like 2+3 and stuff while you're racing. That sounds really strange. But it's got quite unique mini games. Tondeket Bomber. So fly ahead. Is it flying mode? So there's like a flying mini game. Touch their bon. Oh, it's basically who's it. So you touch someone, then they become it and they blow up. It's kind of one of those mini games. That sounds a bit boring. Survival Kart. Wait, is this like oh, what's it called? I thought you call those games now. What are those games called where like last man standing, but no one calls it that now. Battle Royale, which is basically last man standing. I've just realised. Has anyone realised that? Battle Royale is all it is last man standing with loads of players. Because yeah, that's all it is. Why is it like Battle Royale new thing when it came out? Well, it's just last man standing, but you start off nothing and you find out weapons. That's all it is. They just changed the name to Battle Royale when it's last man standing. Does anyone realise that? Yeah, last man standing. This is Bomber or Sigimo. What's this? I'm just reading, so yeah, it's one quiet. So you hit someone and they get stuck in the ground. That sounds a bit crap. That sounds awful, that one. And then you get random challenge mode, which is battle race and challenge mode. And I don't know if I know. So random challenge just randomly picks, like you might have a normal race or randomly picks one of these challenge games and just goes through them until you get bored. That's a bit pointless. It's not really a mode, is it? And then course shortcut. Oh, it gives you. Is it listed all the courses in the game? Oh my god. I don't know if it's all of them, but that can't be all of them. There are quite a few of them. So you got Bomber Circuit. Oh, Bomber Circuit. I hate katakana. Grand Resta. Western. I think that's Grand Western. Oh man, Katakana's a nightmare. Grand Western Bomber Circuit. And then you've got Jet Airport. And Dolphin Island. The thing is, right, I don't know if you can see, like, yeah, it sounds great. Like, Dolphin Island have all this cool stuff, and they're just like generic courses with the background looking different. The course itself hasn't got all this crazy stuff like Mario Kart does, all these jumps and all these interesting stuff like most kart games do. It's just like a generic simulation, like I could say like a Forza or something, random, just a generic circuit with the background looking different. That's why they're all pointless, really. Like, there you go, look, it's just a round. The circuit itself is the same every time. There's nothing unique in it. It's very generic. What's that one? Juliksling and Julaxring, or sure, Horror Town. Tengu Castle. Tengu Flying Castle, I think. Trapisiki. Trap of Ruins. And then you got Technique Shokai. How to get the technique. How the best, like, tips and hints, pretty much. Use your items. Keep using items when you can. Item box, no Himitsu. There's a secret to the item boxes here. The red box normally have attack items. The blue box normally has speed or defensive items. It's quite interesting though. Kitsui corner. No, drift. Oh, the hard corner they call it. What might be hard to do, and that's drifting. I'm guessing, yep, it's the same drift mechanic as Mario, where you keep drifting for long enough, you get a boost. Slipstream. Oh, this has slipstream in it as well, so when you're behind someone, you get a bit of a boost. I don't actually know how bad the rubber banding is on this game. Well, we'll look at that later on. And then got some racer Himitsu. Okay, there's some secrets to each racer. Every racer has a weight, their own different weights. So even if it's got a different cart, it actually changes slightly depending on the bomber you're using. So if you were like using someone who weighs a lot, it actually slows your cart down. So it's just a secret thing in it. And then you got classic bomb man mode here. What everyone knows. Here you go. Choose your type of mode, choose your stage, and then choose your rules. Classic bomb man. And then you got bomb man Nomodo. Oh, and it's going more in depth about the classic bomb man. Oh man, I love these old school like comic images. It just brings back memories of like magazines and stuff. Oh man. Normal battle, yep. What's this one? Tag battle. I don't know if these are returning modes from other Bomberman. Like I said, I haven't played a lot of Bomberman games, so this is 2001 when this came out. Up until this point, I haven't played all the Bomberman games, so some like tag battle might be a thing in a Bomberman game. I just don't recognise it. Then you've got Tandem Battle. What was Tandem Battle? What's that? It looks like you're just co-op battle, and then you can do like. Well, that's a weird one. Okay, so this is like a co-op battle, and there's a special item called a switch item, and like if you collect it, your enemy's team will switch characters. So say if I'm playing with a mate, and the computer gets a switch item, me and my friend would switch our characters around their control. So I'll be controlling my friend's character instead. That can get really crazy. I think Koji and L does that. The remake has something like that in it as well. And there's loads of items. This is the old classic Bomberman. I think everyone knows these Bomberman items. I won't go into depth now because it's like a separate game. That's the the Tamagotchi is in it. So the pet is in it. The kangaroo thing is in this game. And then there's all the stages. It's not really the best explanation of each stage, is it? Crazy. And then you got Kart World no Hakibutsukan. Oh, this is the museum. So you can check the rankings. Okay, so it's just a score. And then you can, there's like some weird comic mode you can get on it and just unlock comics to read. That'd be interesting actually to see manga. Bomberman manga. And how do you unlock the comics? It says here. 最初の段でね、一本の読むことができません。Time attack や speed race. Oh! It gives you a reason to do time attack and speed race because you unlock manga from doing the time attack and speed races. At least it gives you a reason to play those modes, and you have to play them separately to get off of mangas, so that's good. And illustrations and stuff. And that one you have to do. Let's just reading. Doesn't say it actually has unlocked those. Probably the same as that then. And then you got game no kakushu zette options. And then you just got zette, which is options. Folding options, controller options, GT Force options, memory cards, sound, all the old school stuff. And there you go, there's the end. There's your GT Force, the original one. And that's old, isn't it? I wonder how much that is now. Does it say the price here? It doesn't say the price on here. It'd be interesting to see what the price was then. Logitech, good old Logicool. Logicool? Logicool, not Logitech. Is it called Logicool in Japan, or is it a different company? That's Logitech sign, isn't it? I don't know. And then you got, what's this? Oh my god, there's a guidebook for this? An advertisement for the guidebook. Why would you want a guidebook for a racing game? And there we go. What's this at the bottom here? I just saw something, a little Bomb Man, little clip. Wow. Bomb Man clips. We're going to end it there. There's your Bomb Man manual, and there's your Bomb Man case. A Bomb Man Kart. Now it's time to enjoy this very average game.